Well, that was the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery on its final flight earlier today. The shuttle that flew more missions than any other will now be parked in a museum. Paul Hunter looks at its legacy in a space program with an uncertain future.
In the morning sun of the U.S. Capitol, it was the coolest show in town. First, just a speck in the sky, and then there it was. In a country that loves its icons, the shuttle Discovery was today in good company, circling the monuments of central Washington 3 times in a final salute from the sky. And so, from D.C.'s rooftops and balconies, from traffic jams, and especially here on the National Mall, Americans watched.
It's coming back. Maybe it's coming back.
Yeah, it is.
And then they saluted right back.
Very wonderful. I'm almost speechless. That's the only opportunity that I've had to see a space shuttle up in the air and not be on television.
Stripped of its engines and riding piggyback for this final journey, not into orbit, but to a museum, the Smithsonian outside Washington. With the shuttle program finished, the final 3 are all now museum-bound. Likewise, one of the Canadarms, Endeavours, is being prepped for transport to Montreal and display at the Canadian Space Agency headquarters. All of it underlining the glory days of the U.S. space program may be gone for good.
The nation made a promise to do great things like this and did. And of course the question is, will we do great things like this again?
Indeed, 50 years after it first put Americans in orbit, not only can the U.S. no longer achieve that, but its political will to reach for the stars generally seems dwindling, making today's flyby bittersweet, but a celebration anyway. For Discovery's 39 missions, 5,800 orbits, and 27 years of service. Among its many astronauts, Canada's Julie Payette, Roberta Bondar, and Bjarne Tryggvason, NASA's most traveled shuttle. And though its last touchdown came with a bit of a wobble, what a trip it's been. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.